welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you haven't had the opportunity to see one of my other videos, I do reviews on pretty much everything. If you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe at the bottom and click on the bell so that you'll get updates about all the new videos that I release. How excited I am to be doing a review on the Innocent Baker. We're gonna open this together, we'll see what's inside, and I'm gonna show you the process of me actually baking it so that you can see the end result. All right, let's get opening. So the box does give you a little bit of a hint as to what you're making. So you can see here that it says cheesecake bites. Let's open the box up and see what's inside. There's some really nice tissue paper. Oops, really nice tissue paper. All right, what we have here, it's the ingredients and the instructions. So this piece of paper will tell you exactly what comes in the package, what you're going to need, and some recommended cooking utensils that you're gonna wanna use. And then you can see it's got all of the instructions here on the back for you. It looks like the next thing that we have is parchment paper, which might sound a little bit strange if you're an avid baker, but if you're ordering this box because you don't bake a lot, then I really think adding the parchment paper is a great idea. I know a lot of my friends who aren't bakers and they do not own a roll of parchment paper. Oh my goodness. This is Lotus Biscoff cookie crumb mix. I'm gonna guess that this is the base to the cheesecake bites, and this looks amazing. You can see all the sugar at the top. We'll have to give it a little bit of a shake before we cook with it, but this is a pretty big package. Next we have a little package of sugar. So just regular white sugar. Oh my God, you guys. So this is triple sec orange liqueur. There is alcohol in this box. That's enough said. I don't need to say anything else. So for anyone who's a non-baker getting this box, if it's not going well, I would just have a little swig of this and keep on trucking. Next we have a little jar of coconut oil, a little package of cornstarch, a little jar of vanilla extract. And one of the great things about this is that these little containers are reusable too. So you can use them for salad dressings or ketchup or mayo or mustard. Next we have, and I have no idea how to pronounce this, so if anyone can correct me in the comments below, please do. So that if I ever have to say it again, it's not quite so awkward. I'm gonna go with Ruby Callebaut chocolate. So they're little, you can see, they're like chocolate melting wafers or discs, but they're pink. They're like a pinky purpley color, so I wonder if they're flavored. And this is pretty awesome. They actually included a baking pan. This is great. Like, you guys, if you are not a baker and you want to try baking something that sounds super cool like cheesecake bites, they've pretty much included everything that you need except for some eggs, a spatula, and some cream cheese, which I think you could probably handle picking up yourself. But you even get a pan out of it. That's pretty awesome. So let's get started with baking these. I can't wait to see how they turn out, because does this picture not look amazing? Even if mine don't look quite like this, I hope they still taste how this picture looks.
The Innocent Baker is a monthly Canadian subscription box. There are 3 different subscription types to choose from. You can choose monthly at $45 plus tax, 3 months at $135 plus tax, or 6 months at $255 plus tax. There is a $7 shipping fee, and they ship out between the 7th and the 10th of each month. Each box includes all non-perishable ingredients and one special surprise. Step 1 was to preheat my oven to 350 degrees. Then I had to take my brand new 9-inch baking pan and cover it with tin foil, making sure that there were no parts of the pan showing. I then sprayed it with non-stick cooking spray and set aside. Step 2 and 3 were to mix together the melted butter and the cookie crumbs and press them into the 9-inch pan. Then I had to put them in the oven for 10 minutes or until golden brown. I set my oven timer for 10 minutes exactly, and it seemed to be the perfect amount of time. The fourth step was to take my cream cheese and sugar and to beat them on medium speed until light and fluffy. Once light and fluffy, I had to add in the triple sec, eggs, cornstarch, and vanilla extract. I had to beat it on low speed and be really careful not to overmix and incorporate too much air. While mixing, I could absolutely smell the orange liqueur, and let me tell you, it smelled amazing. Step number 5 was to pour the batter onto the crust and bake in a 325-degree oven for 35 to 40 minutes. I only had to bake mine for 30 minutes and it was done. Step 6 was to make sure that the cheesecake cooled completely before moving on to step 7. I let mine sit in the fridge overnight and then continued on the next morning. For step number 7, I had to carefully remove the cheesecake from the pan and gently pull back on the tin foil. I then had to cut it into bite-sized pieces. I got about 25 pieces, but you can absolutely get more or less depending on how big you'd like them to be. Step number 8 was to melt the coconut oil and the chocolate in the microwave. I stirred it more frequently than the recipe called for because I always worry about the chocolate burning. The 9th and final step was to place the parchment paper on a baking sheet and dip the cheesecake squares into the melted chocolate. And that's it, you're done. Pretty easy peasy. And I have to say, these are delicious. I have been eating them all day.
So there we have it. Really simple and easy cheesecake bites that you can do at home even if you aren't an avid baker. My husband even told me that these are the most delicious squares he has ever had in his entire life. So that just goes to show how great they were. I'm gonna give the Innocent Baker a 10 out of 10 based on this first box. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun and I highly recommend that you subscribe to them. I will add their link to the description below so you don't have any issues trying to find their website. As always, please click the like and subscribe button at the bottom, and if there's anything at all that you'd like me to review, please write it down in the comments. I would love to test out your ideas. Have a great day, everyone!